looking to get some cohesion in your game and find that rhythm. And for a young kid, you know, we look at some of these young stars tonight that will play for both sides. This is a lifelong dream to be able to play alongside of Ryan Papenhuyzen. To be able to come into this Melbourne Storm side, to travel with Ryan Papenhuyzen, to come onto the field here at Belmore with so much history, to have your mum and dad and your family here. We might underestimate it as a pre-season trial and a pre-season game, Andrew, but for some kids, this is their lifelong dream tonight being fulfilled.
Evening, Mick. Evening, Andrew. Hello to everyone at home. And there's no doubt, because there's young kids that have been knocking down the door in pre-season. We received Reed Marnie laying down the law, and I think last time I was here at Belmore, probably put 50 on Mick in a pre-season match. But there's no doubt that the Dogs are ready to go.
Yeah, it's a great ground to be at Belmore too. If you want to be a rugby league romantic, you can flash back to so many wonderful moments at this venue. Melbourne Storm will come out first. Ryan Papenhuyzen to skipper the side. So many of the stars are not on show tonight. But this Storm side, you know, they've got this amazing run. Never lost a round one game under Craig Bellamy. This year, who do they play round one? Penrith.
Look out.
Wow.
They've played some grand finalists, but never the reigning premiers throughout that time under Craig Bellamy. There's Papenhuyzen looking fit, just looking at his leg muscles. And that's, you know, a big thing in the sense of the injuries that he's had. When he came out to warm up, it was evident that there'd been plenty of work done on the lower body over the summer compared to where he was at the back end of last year. And Canterbury now an opportunity to come down the tunnel at historic Belmore Oval, led by Matt Burton, looking for so many things tonight. As a Dogs fan, I think they just want to see a wholehearted, committed defensive line, an area where they fell away dramatically last year. Bronson Cherry Coops back for the first time in 4 years. And all reports have said that he's had a big pre-season. Obviously had some time on the sidelines, but he's one of the storylines of these 9 or 10 new recruits that the Dogs need to fit in and see if they can gel through the pre-season. Talking point with Blake Taff at fullback. Drew Hutchison now gets first shot at the 7 jersey, with obviously their gun player Matt Burton outside him.
Well, if things go according to plan, you'd reckon a train would go past to signal kickoff here at Belmore. Rather unique, isn't it, to have the train line at one end. No crowd stands at that end. A hill, good crowd has come into the main grandstand, and we're about to get our season underway. The home of rugby league is right here on Fox League. Welcome to a new season, folks. Melbourne v Bulldogs to kick it all off. In a weekend, we will bring you every pre-season challenge match. So 19 metres out, Melbourne will have to defend again their own goal line. Bonus points on offer too tonight, not just the scoring and the winning of the game. 5 or more tries, offloads, line breaks. Strong charge. Kautonga almost able to stretch out over the line. Well, that was Farmasili. Marty will offload Canterbury. First try to one of the kids, if you will. Eli Clark plunges over, and with a smile on his face, as Michael said pre-match.
We saw that in the early stages of last year. You can see Papenhuyzen there in the line trying to harass Marnie.
Let's see if gravity plays any part in this kick. From 22 metres out and a few metres in from touch. Left foot strike is a beauty. Canterbury off and running in 2024.
Is there a drinks break?
Well, no. So Melbourne, little scrum base play. Wishart saw him at halfback, starting halfback prelim final, opening try scorer. Oh no, in the semi-final against the Roosters, where he started halfback. That was a great moment for the young fella. Here he is as dummy half again, right side. Russell Smith doing everything asked of him early, and across Eremia. That is a lovely moment. We told you his plight from last year. Wiped out his NRL season in 2023. He comes back from knee reconstruction and scores Melbourne's opening try.
He plays nice and straight, just opens up the space for Papenhuyzen. And there's the speed that we all wanted to see. He got on the outside of Burton and just threw a pitch.
So for the first kick. Not a bad strike. He swings it right to left. Hazem El Masri would be happy with that one here at Belmore. And a 6-all scoreline. Jake on the sideline. Sam Hughes. He may be the biggest of the forwards for Canterbury out there.
Yeah, he's big, isn't he? Big boy.
Yeah, Set restart as well with King. I think Serraldo would really like to see them put Melbourne to the blowtorch here. Throw up some set plays. Hutchison stepping. Marnie now overlap chance on the left, and Salmon went the short ball. Alepu was there in defence for Melbourne. He's on in 16. Salmon, Hutchison, quick hands, Taff. Clark pulled a bit away from it. Oh, Wilson, a dance move. He has bust a move there on the right corner. Now you see him, now you don't. Bulldogs' second try.
Yeah, I really like this from Jamin Salmon. He's getting his hands on the footy a lot this time. Beautiful little in and away. Had some nice moments last year in his 11 games, Wilson. And with no room to move, just a beautiful little time.
Moran on that run. Braith getting ready with Michael to analyse things at half-time. Big run. Oh, that'll bring the crowd in. A front rower's try, a front rower's special. Yes, well, that's the writings on the wall here.
There was space there between the ball and the arm. There has to be no try.
I just feel sorry for front rowers, Cooper.
He did deserve it, though.
Worked
Just
hard.
looking at the Bulldogs number 20,
Sam Hughes.
his obligation is to pull up short or get through the line. He then denies
Oh,
the
hang on.
Storm
We're going to go
player
obstruction play on the inside.
to continue to slide
So
left and be
Bailey
part of this
Hayward.
next
So don't worry
tackle.
about Sam
We
Hughes.
have a
He doesn't
decision.
have to stand trial here. It's the obstruction of the number 20, Bailey Hayward.
So Hayward has to either get through the line and not impede the defence, or pull up short.
They've got interesting formation out the back of the scrum. This will keep the Canterbury defence guessing which way are they going to go. 3 and 3. Peasant kicks. Here comes Pappenhausen. Sound the alarm. Pappenhausen scores for Melbourne. That is something special right on the stroke of half-time. Melbourne, well done. Producing that play in the real game and pulled it off a tree.
One play, one trick. The decoy was the play to the right-hand side with Jonah Peasant. And in one motion, he flicks the ball over his left shoulder, and Pappenhausen, showing that he's not lost any speed, beats Drew Hutchison, Reid Marnie, Blake Tapp, all to the football. What a play there from the halfback and the fullback.
Had only 37% of the ball, only one line break, no offloads, and they will lead by 2 at half-time. Extraordinary stuff. Extraordinary try. Half-time, Melbourne 12, Canterbury 10. That's it for tonight. But he remains kitted up. So second half underway. Canterbury with Moran to bring it back with a trademark Moran run. Back comes Joash Papali, St John's Eagles Jr. Great to mention some of these local clubs here. They're not big. But boy, there's some hard workers, and there'd be some proud volunteers of clubs like St John's Eagles watching tonight's game on Fox League. Little blokes they've watched since they were 6 or 7 playing for the club. This time, Semrani playing at the former Shark and on for night. They build the Bulldogs. Becomes tougher with all the changes. Hayward works for Sexton. And across the ground, Papali into the play, kept alive. The hands were good. You're not going to stop Skelton. A sweeping move by Canterbury. It is in some ways music to the ears, if that's possible, of something you've just witnessed.
Hands on the footy. Goes nice and direct. Moran with that lead run, then you see there, out the back of the shape, it's beautiful catch and pass there from Bronson Cherry at full speed.
You know, he's a long way advanced from just playing under 21s now. Sexton, lovely ball, lovely change of angle. Luke Smith, close to the line. Well, the country boys in this Canterbury side. They're 10 metres away. Sexton now starting to put his imprimatur on the contest. Semrani! They folded him up like a tent close to the line. He was reaching out. Just denied. Canterbury, 12 metres from the line. This has got the fans excited. Still the margin is only 2. but bearing down in a fourth try possibly here, Canterbury. High ball for Keating/Ennis. Then it goes to Sexton. Lovely hands again. O'Neill's got something about him. Jerry marks his return with a try, which is a story, but I think in a bigger picture.
O'Neill, really good hands from O'Neill. Watch this under pressure. The catch and pass there, perfect for Jerry. He accelerates to that left-hand corner.
So they've got Burton, they've got Sexton, they've got Taff. Sexton, successful. 8-point lead, Canterbury.
If you want to play in the blue and white jersey for Cameron Throw, I think they've done that. I think they've really lifted the intensity. Look at this.
Oh, that's great. That is so good. If you go back to the forming of the scrum, Hayward has a little chat with O'Neill. He's under 21's mate. Their fullback Papali sweeps in, and they end up with a try from the corner. Precocious talents, all of them. For the Bulldogs, some mighty signs for the club.
And this is brilliant work. Look at O'Neill, deep into the line. There comes Papali sweeping around. Great leg speed. They just simply couldn't go with them. And the athleticism in the last 3 quarters of this match, and the injection of some of the youth from Canterbury, in particular, Papali. What a difference he's made at fullback, along with O'Neill. And Canterbury find another try down in the left-hand corner.
Talk about speed, talk about skill, all very impressive, but the temperament to know that you can trust the skill and the speed to run a play.
This is good from the Dogs, 24-12. Sexton right to lefts, holding up, into the left upright. 6 minutes to go. Last play of the night. Game 1 of the pre-season challenge. Field goal, Sexton. Toby Sexton wide. And no one's fetching that one off the railway tracks.